It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Value 3, value 20. 5. Yes, sir.
Goff throwing again. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Down. Ready.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Packers, 1st down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Love fires that quickly outside. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now Love. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing. Love. This is caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Yes, ready.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
It went for broke on 3rd down, and it would have really lit up the sideline if that one had worked. What do they do now on 4th down?
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand.
Tiger. What's that?
Now Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
St. Brown. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
13 yards on
First
the play.
down Lions on a pickup of 13.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
40-yard line.
Second and a couple.
180.
Out of the gun. Goff. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
180.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Bates' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, 75 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we just our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other. And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Dobbs goes in motion. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Goal. To the left side, he finds to slow. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
A gain of 12 yards.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
Again,
line.
Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's another.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Goff. He's got it to Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
180!
Gibbs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Goff now looking to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Lions 17. Packers 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Love now.
Looking deep here for Dobbs.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And that is incomplete.